My name's Vicky Parsons and I'm a storyteller, and I'm here to talk about some of the collections of stories that I've written that are available as ebooks and audiobooks. There is Blackbeard's Chest, which is a story that came out of the legends of pirates. There is the Camdenia Tales, which is a few stories inspired by the place they were written for, which was Camden. There is The Elves and the Newsmaker, which is a twist on the traditional story of the elves and the shoemaker that came out of my time working in the media. And there is Whose Tale Is It Anyway, which is looking at traditional tales, fairy tales, through different perspectives, telling the story from 5 different characters' points of view and bringing them all together to create one big picture.
She gave him her name to check on the guest list. The guard checked once, twice, 3 times, but he couldn't see her name. "Oh dear," she said. "Sorry, love. If your name's not down, you're not coming in." The dark fairy felt hurt for a moment as she realised she had not been invited. But then her hurt turned to anger, and it boiled up inside her until she saw red. "We'll see about that." Now inside the palace, the king and queen were celebrating the christening of their daughter, Aurora. All the fairies had given gifts. The gift of beauty, the gift of grace, the gift of good nature, and there was one fairy left who was going to give her the gift of song. But all of a sudden there was a terrible banging and a shattering of glass, and in through the window flew the dark fairy. "Surprise!" she shouted, and everyone screamed. "You dared not to invite me after all I've done for this girl?" But no one except the king knew what she was talking about, and he snatched up the baby and turned on her. "You're not welcome here," he said. "Really?" said the dark fairy.
Everyone likes to be told a story, and the Whose Tale Is It Anyway and princess stories are a chance for you to sit back and just listen to a great story, a traditional story that's stood the test of time, and just enjoy hearing it again or hearing it for the first time if you're 5 years old. And I hope that they're told, my plan is that they're told in such a way that they're enjoyable and fun to listen to, and maybe bring a little bit of something extra